Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling.
All that stuff you done said in the past, what you did to somebody else and what you did to them, forget that. Now it's time to get right here, get your ass in the ring and swing, man.
I'm back in the ring, American dream, just me and my team. Them Florida boys, shout out to King. Another money grab with the Wu-Tang cream, raw tea with the flow, as King got mean. From a small town called Fresh, off a bitch niggas ass niggas ever think of calling out me. Okay, my lid's low, but then lid's low. You know it started out piss po. Nothing like yo kin folks, fuck like I do it like this. I got all the belts, young Klitschko, if you want smoke, flame on. The only problem with that, Holmes, you got a glass jaw and I'm Roy Jones. Speak on my name, let me find out. Border wars blow your lights out. Mano a mano, we grind out. Throw in the towel, no calling the time. Flipping niggas call over, I'm the new Earl Smith. Top rank diet, niggas still sitting on the bench. Left jab, left hook, right hook, got a glitch. Vaseline all on me, so they blame it on the drip. I've got an unorthodox style, new for your mans. And shout out to Jimma, shout out to Francis. All of my competition touch the canvas. Most of them going home in ambulances. Beat all the odds, still taking chances. Knocking you weak ass fighters out your stances. Locate the sponsors, I need advances. Holly Boobaye, that boy dancing.
Yeah, ain't no more talking now, ain't no more trainers, ain't no more promoters. Can't call yourself no champ, man, if you can't come through me. Get your ass in the ring and swing, man.
Niggas just over there trolling, they don't want no smoke. Better have a careful heart, thinking I'm a joke. Ain't shit to talk about, but you heard Liz low. Get your ass in the ring, swing. Get in the ring, swing. Get in the ring, swing. Get in the ring, nigga. Get in the ring, swing. Get in the ring, swing. Get in the ring, swing. Get in the ring, nigga. What up, boys?
Man, I need that. I'm a champ. I need that. I need a few others, but we'll work on that.
Yeah, I told you, man. Yo, Justo, it's time to drop another track. Hey, I told y'all, man. I told y'all that Border Wars was back and we 28 days out. And finally, we got some movement from our big heavyweight fight. Should have been the main event. Could have been the main event. Sean Mission Impossible Jones and the rescheduled Smoke 'em Out Jay. Smoke 'em Out Jay submitted some footage to the Border Wars chat. And so did Sean. So that's where we're at, man. We're at 28 days. Fees, for anybody who have not paid their fees, you must solidify your fight before next week or you're going to be out. Also, footage needs to be submitted weekly. Very happy to see the Facebook chat getting flooded with some footwork. Flooded with some footage, not just footwork. But yeah, man, we're here because it's a spontaneous Border Wars show. We want to keep the momentum going, and the card is rounding out and shaping to be something that's going to be epic for our Border Wars series. Truth be told, it's a lot of fights, the most we've ever had so far. Very few fallouts. We have Jose from Canada. He's taking on our very own co-host, Mario Monguilla. The return of the two-belt champion who's vacating cruiserweight titles to move down to 175 to face Anthony Queen City Cobra Edwards for the 175-pound vacant light heavyweight title. Then, and that's Marvin the Tank, obviously. And we have Robert the Genius stepping up to the plate, taking on the knockout killer in the cruiserweight division, Sir Bishop. And they will be fighting for the vacant title as they are also eligible for that vacant title shot. So, we have also on the docket Keem the Dream, who holds a win over our co-host Mario Munguia and a loss to the current former cruiserweight champ Marvin the Tank Furman. So we also have Jordan versus Showkid. Jordan is 2-0 with 1 knockout. Showkid is 1-1. His loss to Mario Munguia. And he's in the 40 and older club. He's got a win over a 20-year-old. His first time in Border Wars. Then we have the return of the 1,000 punches in our fight with Supermex and Santiago, who are scheduled for a chubby weight rematch with the chubby weight title on the line. The chubby weight title on the line. We also have Elias, the Lioness, returning off his loss to Coach Mitty, who is 3-0, the international Border Wars fighter. And Elias will be taking on victim of Esteban, James Clark, Wisconsin fighter, coming off of his loss to Antonio Esteban, or actually Esteban Angulino. And James and Elias looking to get in the win column in a crossroads fights, both coming off of losses. Then we have the heavyweight in question, Sean Mission Impossible Jones taking on Smoke 'em Out Jay, who has found himself a gym. So we'll be talking and highlighting that fight just in a bit. We also have another big, fantastic heavyweight fight with Chino, the very active, mobile, agile, explosive punching Chino Rivera, also taking on the new heavyweight, 6'1", 315, Huang. Shout out to Baldy. He is Baldy's right-hand man, and he's seen Chino fighting live in person. He came to Border Wars. He's seen everything Chino had to offer and decided that that ain't enough for his big right hand. And we'll be showing you his footage in a little bit. We also have our first ever female fight. Shout out to Canadian Rebecca Kramer, who's going to be taking on Ashley Munguia for our first ever female fight with a title on the line, crowning the women's division champ. We also have the self-proclaimed biggest star in Border Wars, Austin V from Hobbs, New Mexico, taking on Milwaukee's own Jason Wilson, who Wilson is actually trained by a pro trainer and is in the gym every single day. Then we have the new fighter making his debut from Florida, a Jordan Baker boy, shout out to the Florida team, taking on Chris is taking on Zeke. And Zeke is from, I believe, I don't know where Zeke is from right now. I'm sorry, Zeke. But Zeke is in the building. Then we got the return of Fire Flame Terrell Harris, who's going to be taking on our very own Brandon from Houston, the producer. Then we no longer have a fight for Jerome Lambert, who was scheduled to take on Corey Frank. Now, we are looking for a super middleweight fighter who is interested in stepping in the ring with Jerome Lambert. And we are also looking for a 42-year-old cruiserweight with no experience and preferably 5'7". Preferably 5'7" to make it nice and even. That would be good, because T. Anderson is 5'7". He was scheduled to take on Hatsi, who pulled out on us, ruining the card, hurting everyone's soul. And yeah, that's where we're at. We also need a 140-pounder for Sir Isaac. I'm not sure if Sir Isaac is still willing to fight, as it's been a minute since we've even heard from him. But that's where we're at. Right now, we do need a fight for Jerome Lambert. We also need a fight for L.J. Walker. L.J. Walker needs a fight, and he is actually a very talented heavyweight with 12 amateur fights and looking for a Border Wars fight. So anybody that has a heavyweight, let me know. We got L.J. Walker. I mean, actually, it's the fight that I want to make for L.J. is, like I've said already, plenty of times, it would have to be Coach Rivera. I think it would have to be Coach Rivera. But let me see here. What else we got? We need a fight probably for Mr. Eccles. Antol Eccles is a 154-pounder, but you got to have some skills. He's pretty decent. Let's get to the footage, though, the new footage. Let's go straight to the man in question here. We got Smoke 'em Out Jay submitted some new footage. We're sharing the Facebook group. If you haven't joined us on the Border Wars Facebook group, you're missing out. This is where all the footage gets dropped, absolutely free. Join the I know everybody doesn't have Facebook, but look, it makes it easier for you guys to upload because, you know, in the past we wanted you to give it to us and we upload, but, you know, some of you dudes are like, you know, you've never dealt with a computer, let alone a cell phone. So Facebook group right there in the Border Wars live chat. And right now what we'll do is we're going to go to Smoke 'em Out Jay's footage. And this is him taking a picture of the ring as he's, I guess, getting in the gym. And here's the whip. So we'll lower this. And, you know, we'll take a look at it here. I do like the nice double jab, you know. He still needs some work, and, you know, this definitely is going to affect the betting line. Now, that double jab, if he can practice that, you know, because when he's pumping that jab and circling out of danger, he looks good on his feet. Shout out to the new Manny Pacquiao's. I mean, I know they don't call them Pacquiao's anymore, but those are the hyper dunks, you know, the new ones. So those are nice. Shout out to you, champ. Shout out to you. Nice big ring, as you can see. He's got a 4-foot ring in there. 4 foot high, rather. I'm not really loving the head movement. He looks a little mechanical and telegraphed in his head movement. It's not really coming naturally. See that? I don't know. I don't like that. But look, he's got 28 days. That's what I like. That double jab as he's pivoting, well, not really pivoting, but circling out. I like that. Let me lower this volume. Now, you don't really need to hear the fucking pads hitting, right? But, yeah. We definitely can't let him use these gloves again. You know what I mean? He's got to use the gloves given by the commission. You guys be breaking your gloves down and shit. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it all in the Georgia Commission, you know? Even Kovalev was beaten on the wall. You know what I mean? But that's what I don't like. Let me see if I can just go back to that right there. That head movement looks no bueno. He needs to be in front of a mirror seeing that. That's no bueno. Look at this. Here we go. Ready? See that? It's like he's doing lateral movement, but no bueno. Look at that. What is that? Look at that. You got to get that right. You gonna swing. He looked like a door. Like, remember them doors, the saloon doors? Like, you push them and when you walk through, they go vroom, vroom. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what he's looking like. He's just like swinging, and it feels like he's gonna dip the jab, right? And swing right into the fucking left hook, right? So it's like, boom, right? You throw the jab, and when he comes back, bam, that left hook is there. Just saying. I'm just saying. But let's watch it again before we move on to his opponent, or rather, he's the challenger. Mission Impossible obviously is ranked above him with a better resume at this point. So Smoke 'em Out Jay's I don't know. He's gonna have to make me a believer, right? I'm starting to feel like this fight, like he's not ready for Sean just yet. Like you can see the power, right? Look at the left hook. Bam! The last one. There's a lot of torque on that. Bam! But he's very mechanical and or robotic. And wow, how big is your fucking trainer, right? Is it me or does the trainer look taller than him? I thought you were 6'4", bro. Or they got you bending down a lot. Is it me or does he look shorter than the trainer? Let's go back to that. Right? Especially when we're looking at this left hook work, right? Right there, he looks can you please put in the chat how tall is your trainer? What in the world? He got to be 6'7". There's no way. I just noticed that he's very much taller than you. But I just need you to get a little more, like you look like, no, that's going to sound wrong. You just need to work on it more. That's all. Just need to get these moves a little more, look, you're a basketball coach, right? So, you ain't looking smooth with the crossover. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You still got 28 days. This is Smoke 'em Out Jay. Now let's check out his opponent, right? Who actually submitted footage himself. And we'll give you some audio before we turn it off. And this is Sean, Mission Impossible Jones. Nice left hook there. I'm going to just go ahead and take this audio off so that we can assess it. First things first, shout out to Sean with the Hookah Ones. Very, very comfortable sneakers. Shows he's young because those have such a big sole. I'm shocked that he's using those to box. I don't know. I don't know that I like it. But what we do see is that he totally has the mechanics down packed. Oh, wow, his trainer is 6'7", and that's Smoke 'em Out Jay's trainer. So Jay, look, you can obviously beat Sean because power is the eliminator. It's the eraser. It's the equalizer. All those great synonyms. But if we're comparing video, he does everything better. He's looking the way you want to look or the way you should look, whether you want to believe that or agree. He is moving more fluidly. He's smooth with his work, right? Look at that pivot. You have a big job on your hands. The difference is we don't have a side-by-side. And I know that you posted one, so I'll go to that after we assess the video, because I believe you and Sean might have took a picture together in Houston, or Dallas. But playing it one more time, he is very fluid. Look at that. That was like a 4-punch combination. If he doesn't tire, he's gonna keep you busy. You're going to have to punch in between his punches because, he's punching. Again, it's two different, you guys just look on two different levels. And again, you got to make us a believer. You got to make us a believer. This isn't me taking shots. But based off the new footage and based off his new footage, Sean's a nice favorite. Look at those body shots he's throwing. This is going to be amazing to see. Does he have the courage, right? Because everyone looks good on the bag. Everyone looks good on the bag. Does he have the courage to let these hands go in this manner when he's facing you? Because he looks big here, but he's not next to you. You were just doing power with a 6'7" dude. I knew something was wrong. I'm like, how the hell is Smoke 'em Out Jay look that small? Jesus, that trainer's huge. That's good sparring too. I mean, hopefully the trainer, spars with you. So, I mean, my advice, obviously, playing podcaster, tire him out, right? The fight with for Surefire D, it got a little grapply, and the Chach the Dad fight was a bit grapply. And obviously when you grapple, you use a lot of strength, and you need a lot of energy. But I think that he knows, that's the thing. I think that he knows he has to outwork you and outmove, definitely outmove you so that he's not getting hit with those shots. And really quick, let's just, okay, we can go here actually for the picture and see how you and him look. Nope. I thought you were in this one. No, so you and him don't have a picture. Alrighty then. No. Wait for it. What about here? No. Oh, well, I mean, all right, here I go looking completely bigger than Smoke 'em Out Jay, but he and I mean, this is Sean here on the right. Second to the right. All right. So there is a size disadvantage for Sean, right? It's evident. But that's what the speed would have to be for. Why does this guy look like Brandon Reels? That's Chach the Dad. He looking like Brandon Reels right there. That's the only picture we got that I know of. Yep, I don't see anything else. But this is Huang right here. Again, I know Baldy was wondering how tall he is. He's obviously not 6'4", because this is me next to him looking really fat. Wow. And this is him. So, yeah. And that's Baldy. Shout out to Baldy. My man. I believe this is Oscar Williams, also looking for a fight at 168 pounds from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We need a super middleweight with some amateur fights for Oscar Williams. Here's another shot of Smoke 'em Out. Little single shot when he used to hang in Las Vegas. Hey, Baldy, I see you in the chat. Uh-oh, I see you, Juan. Juan, get with Info Joe, man. He needs to get a hold of you so that you guys can exchange info and he knows how to announce your fight. Let's see what's this. Who we got in here? So here goes Sean right here. That's Info Joe. Obviously myself. So Sean isn't the biggest heavyweight, but he's been putting on weight. He has been putting on weight, and I feel like based off today's video, he looks so much bigger in the video. But again, none of that matters until you're next to so he looking for, see, here go Oscar. He said, hey, yo, top of the morning. So what? Ain't nobody trying to welcome me to Border Wars? 168 through 175. He want the smoke. He want the smoke, man. So who's gonna give him a fight? You know what I'm saying? We need ourselves 168 to 175 pounder, man. You got 28 days to get real right, man. Let's go. Now this is LJ, the Don Walker, another fighter that is looking for a fight. And he's the white and blue. He's got 12 amateur fights though, And look at the way he's fighting. Very comfortable. This is the fight I wanted for either Coach Rivera or our caller from Seattle, Washington, Jordan Carter, who hasn't hit me back. You know what I'm saying? But how good is LJ if pushed? You know, he seems comfortable. You know, he's in his groove. He's the bigger man in this sparring. So, you know, he's able to relax. What happens when you push this big guy? What happens when you start hitting those love handles right there? You know, we'll see. We'll see. But he's definitely not going hard on his work, and that's a credit to him because the work is definitely looking like he could be anywhere between 70 to 100 pounds smaller. But this is LJ the Don looking for a fight, man. Come on, man. Let's get these Milwaukee guys, these Wisconsin guys some fights so we can sell out this house, man. You know, what would it be for you? Whoa, is that? Oh, he is tired, fellas. Who wants this food right here? He got the whole mouthpiece sticking out. Oh, he spit the mouth. What? Oh. Bro, is that like a football mouthpiece or is his mouthpiece not hanging out? I mean, this is weird. It almost, he getting hit with body shots. Don't know. He's tired. Oh, LJ. I think LJ might be fishing, y'all. Cause he looking real like hittable. So is he trying to lure one of y'all in? I don't know, man. I don't know, but that was some heavyweight spawn for you. And Tank, I would play Tank. I don't know about his copyright, but Tank had a Salvadorian reach out and make his own Border Wars music. I don't know about the beat being copyright free, so I won't play it, but go check it out. It's got heavy spins on his Instagram. Last I checked, it was like at 173 plays. You know, so go check that out. What else we got to report? This is Sean Mission Impossible that we talked about. And this is a former pro who beat Donnell in Border Wars, but lost to Mitty, JD in Texas, who's saying, looking sharp to Sean, something that I myself echo. Eric Cruz decides to tell Sean to plant your toes on your front foot when you throw that left hook, champ. So Eric trying to ensure he gets maximum torque. And this is Adrian Warren, our event coordinator out in Wisconsin, Watertown, who brought us out there. He's asking, who's going to fight LJ to Don Walker? Someone step up and dare to be great. Wisconsin want all the smoke. Oscar L. Williams, Jerome Lambert, they out here. TBV community, rise up and make Border Wars 12 unfinished business great. It is true, man. Who's going to step up? We got 3 Wisconsin dudes calling out anybody. It don't matter where you from. They say they want the smoke. I want Bruce in Chicago, man. Bruce, where you at, man? Last you was going to join, then you had the little golden gloves. I know that's over because we was following Corey in Shreveport. That's over, man. Like, what's going on, man? Like, where you at, man? For real, you know? Like, y'all got to get this get back. Look, I'm getting messages from Robert the Genius. Just said, flight is booked. You hear that, Bishop? Flight is booked, okay? No more cold feet. No more sad stories. It's over. Real fights happening. Unfinished business is going down September 18th, man. We the big fight, September 18th. They trying to negotiate right now with Mikey to bring him because they know Border Wars got shit on Smash September 18th. Okay? We got a fantastic fight. I'm looking forward to this Keem fight with Vega. You know, it really tests where Keem is at. We seen the fights that Vega gave Matt, and we seen how he got taken out versus Jordan. So we get to gauge Keem's power. Is he strong? Does he got that pop, pop, pop? Or is Mario kind of living up to his favorite fighter? Like, is Mario some sort of Amir Khan of Border Wars and every time he fight, he gonna go down? Or is the pop coming from? Hold on, because you know I stirred the pot. I'm sorry, Keem, I stirred the pot because you see they got 2 super middleweights from Wisconsin, but they from different parts of Milwaukee or whatever. One in Milwaukee, one in Wisconsin, one in Watertown, whatever. So I said, cricket's coming from Wisconsin. From what I see, you guys are afraid to fight each other. Meanwhile, everyone is in a tough fight from our community. But you trying to make it seem like we don't want smoke. Let's remember, this was never intended for amateurs. For amateur fighters. Amateurs already understand how tough the sport is. Our guys are mostly novice and all in competitive fights. Jerome versus Oscar? What's wrong with that? It's like Marvin versus Ant. Border Wars fighters fighting each other, but Wisconsin is not. Here we go with Adrian trying to come back to my... Ness, we have plenty of guys with amateur records in the past come to Border Wars. Where they at now? We trying to make Border Wars great. Wisconsin has had no issues fighting each other as proven last Border Wars. Adam Floors versus Ben Lappin is already set, brother. Enter Wisconsin fight. Jerome Lampert versus Joshua Long, last Border Wars. I mean, Jesus, Dylan Ray fought a guy 40 pounds heavier just so he could fight and save a fight for a big name in the community, lids low. Plus, being in Border Wars, wouldn't that make anyone from Wisconsin part of the community as well? James Clark, thanks for coming. So, obviously, James Clark fought as well. And Oscar, this is all I care about. Oscar says, no crickets round these parts, big dog. Trust me on this one. I want all the smoke as well as all the straps. So it's always strap season for me. But my understanding, coming to Border Wars, I have to work my way up the ladder. So I see it. So as I see it, a fight with Jerome Lambert right now doesn't make sense. The pot is definitely brewing, so let it brew. I hear he's the boogeyman of the division. I definitely want to see that. Rather, I meet Brody on the way up or at the top. I'm definitely interested in that fight. But again, let it brew and let's make it worthwhile. But other than that, OC, the Omega Boss, William is here. I don't know what he's talking about. How do they plan on making it hotter than what it already is? It's already a like an inner city rival shit, right? Like you from one hood, I'm from another hood. They ain't gonna get no bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong. I guess you could put a title on it. Jerome answer. Oh, this getting good. He said, I would definitely love to share the ring with you one day. Warrior, and that's the gives. I'm just trying to become a champ, and I'm willing to fight whoever I gotta fight to become a champ. That's right. Jerome Lambert Oscar Williams comes back and says, most definitely, big dog, 100% facts. I'm here, champion, undisputed status myself. Never mind whoever I gotta walk down to get there. I'm walking them down. Let me add my few cents. The amateur that came along and now we're possibly missing rather than they're ducking or can't handle physical nature of this sport. Trust me. I'll tell you, my friend, that shit don't fly over here. I know what this game bout, and I also understand the risks associated with the game, so I don't do the half in, half out thing. I'm one of the most competitive flexing emoji, gorilla emoji ones here. Never, no hard feelings, nor disrespect, but I know when I'm in, I'm in. Mindset is always on. I refuse to lose. Well, the amateurs y'all talking about though, like, I mean, how many amateurs we really had? Marcus, y'all boy from Wisconsin, he the one that ain't come back, and he was the one that was an amateur. Corey fought twice, so we can't be talking about him. I don't really know. You know, Doomy fought, and he's heavy. And obviously not fighting because we need him to work. So I don't really know what amateurs are. I can't think off the top of my head. I'm not saying that there isn't. But the goal of Border Wars is so that people that watch this sport do not fall victim to calling certain fighters names and things of that nature because of how difficult this sport is. You know, once you're doing it, is we realize, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all looking at yourselves and y'all like, damn, I don't look like Floyd. I ain't looking like Canelo when he do that. Oh, shit. Here we go. James Clark said, who still needs an opponent and won't back out? I find a local fighter to pair you with. Name, weight, height, experience level. List in the comments, and I'll look for a local fighter to get mad. Shit. Maybe even just some Facebook friends of mine. Okay. Let me see how many answers we got. Oh, just LJ? Yeah, we need 2 super middleweights. 2, 1, 6, 8 pounders. 1 with amateur fights, right? Definitely need one with amateur fights. And who's the other one for? Oh, they both. Damn. Both of them got amateur fights. LJ and Jerome. Very experienced. So it's not that easy. You know what I mean? It would have been great if Mitty was around. Those are the type of guys Mitty and Corey need to fight so that they can see where they're at. But that's what we need. 2 168-pounders, both with amateur fights, to face Jerome and Oscar Williams. Plus, we need a heavyweight with some amateur fights. But Keem the Dream, what's going on, my friend? Are you available, or are you? I know you do a lot of basketball stuff on the weekends. So, are you there, Keem? That is a no. And Stainless, also hard work, and are you available?
Red belt, black belt, WON green. I'm King. Undisputed GOAT, TBE. And you can catch the news first on TBV. Voice of the people, now let me speak. Scientists of the sweet, BOXING.
Yo, TBV, what's good?
What up?
Oh man, I say it's, maybe it's because I get to, occasionally listen to the Border War shows, and you get to hear commentary from other people who either willing to participate or actually got active fights getting ready to come up. But Border Wars always becomes its own event, man. I can give it credit for that, man. And I always enjoy hearing in because, you know what I'm saying, with me being with TBV, it's like I already got my finger on the pulse with it. So I'm excited, man. Let me ask, because I'm going to need some information. Like I say, I'm definitely going to be in town on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be in Oshkosh, Wisconsin or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like an hour, 20-hour drive away or something like that. So what's the tickets? You know what I'm saying? How much it costs to get in?
I'm sure they're gonna have like standing at $25. They had like $25 tickets at the last one. They got everything. They got VIP tables for $500. They got front row for like $75 and $100. So like, I don't know exact pricing for this one because we're going to a bigger venue. You know, we did well, so we're going to a bigger venue. But I'm sure they'll still have those numbers.
Yeah, man, I'm saying just listening today, man. It's a couple of fights. It's a couple of fights that got me a little excited, man. King, I fucks with King, man. That dude, he the one who kind of got me serious about participating when I fought Francis at Border Wars 9, because just seeing how invested he is and seeing the sacrifice, you know what I'm saying, and the commitment that my man had, it made me very interested in saying, let me go ahead and try this before I'm too old to put on some gloves, you know what I mean? Then Bishop fighting Robert the Genius. That's what's happening.
Oh yeah, Robert the Genius is taking on Bishop for a vacant title, man, cruiserweight title.
Oh man, that's good. If I'm being honest, man, I don't know what it is about Robert the Genius, but you know this, man. For some reason, I was always the dude I wanted to fight at Border Wars, man. I think it's because he got that look, you know what I'm saying? But then he put on the gloves, and you see he a totally different monster, man. So it's a respect thing more than anything else there. Like I say, it's a good. And then of course the main event, Mario with Canadian Jose. That's a couples match too, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. See,
hey,
man,
that's another fight. That's another fight you wanted. Jose had said yes to you until Mario got the win and his plans changed.
Yeah, Mario started knocking out teeth, and then, you know what I'm saying, all of a sudden Stainless got overlooked. I understand, man. There's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, I realized with participating in Border Wars as an active fighter that I don't have as much time as I thought I do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always happy to show up to a Border War or a TBV event, So I can be excited as a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm fortunate enough to, like I say, have my finger on the pulse because I'm always with TBV, and you got these guys who, if I don't talk to them through YouTube or Skype or some kind of group chat, I mean, we linked up on Facebook, Instagram, so you constantly see people promoting their own fights or promoting this Border Wars thing, and to see what it's took off, you know what I'm saying? Whether you do it with Matt and who is that? Boxing MD, or you go to the real one. I mean, that was a good one, but that's a farce if we being serious. You know what I'm saying? But that first one where it was, I think, like U.S. versus Canada. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to see where it's come to, man. It's like I say, man. You gotta be proud to see your baby taking his first steps or starting to run on his own. You know what I mean? So, congratulations to you for that, man. I'm excited. And I'm getting excited as it moves closer, especially since we can't depend on the pros to actually get the fights in. It's good to see that the guys that's getting up off the couch and just doing it are getting it done, man. So shout out to the entire TBV community, those boxers who are looking for fights from Wisconsin. Shout out to you too, Adrian Rowan. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all guys for putting this all together and giving us an opportunity to throw another one of these events. Can't help but look forward to it. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm hearing rumors about where the next one's gonna be, so I'm getting excited either way. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta get back to work, unfortunately. So as always, say please make sure you push that thumbs up, share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBV for life. And if you ain't on Patreon, it's because you stupid. Shout out to El Camino. Peace.
All right, all right. Thank you for calling in, Stainless, and really hope that you make it so that we can have, another knowledgeable referee. We will be having Harold Hunt, official judge, in the building, and he will play. I keep always confusing those two and mixing them up as one. Referees and judges are not the same thing. Harold Hunt is a judge. It would be great for Stainless to be available on Saturday so that he can also be a judge alongside Bo and Bama, so that there is no discrepancies. I know judging has been one of the complaints of Border Wars. And as we grow, we're going to continue to fix it like we did this year, right? We got one real judge, active, Harold Hunt. Huge shout out to him for being willing and able. I was even I'm in talks with Tony Weeks, but he just had surgery and ruined everything for me. I know that sounds horrible, right? Because thing is, like, I try to have the best. He said he had an operation on his knee, and I was talking to him Wednesday. So I don't know, and I think I think he's in Vegas too, right? Where are you at, Weeks? Yeah, this is a Vegas number. I can't even text him right now. But I gotta see what the rest of his September is looking like. Maybe he could come through on the crutches. But it looks like we got a counterpunch from my man Stainless. What up? Stainless?
Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm mixing something. Yeah, man. I'll be there. You can definitely count on me. You need a judge, I'll be a judge, bro. I'll definitely be there. Cause sorry, shoot. That's that late weed call. I'll definitely be there. Like I said, I'll be in Oshkosh, Wisconsin for a wedding on Friday. You know what I'm saying? And we not leaving until Sunday. And I was like, well, since we gonna be there anyway, and then I realized it's around the same date, I'm already making plans to be in Watertown on Saturday. So we'll probably leave out first thing Saturday morning, like 9, 10 o'clock, get there around 10, 11. So we'll be there. And I'll be there. Use me as you need.
All right,
like brother. I said, it's TBV for life, brother. Peace.
Peace. There you go. So, Keem, you can't cry robbery, man. Can't say that, they ain't see you win the fight, you know what I'm saying? Because you know my man Vega coming through with punches. He about to let hands go. I can't wait, man. There's a lot of exciting fights. I actually just tallied them up. Right now, we officially have 13 fights. And honestly, I don't see any of these dropping out. If I had to worry about any, Chris Zeke. Chris Zeke is the only one. Chris is actually paid, so it's Zeke. We also need a fight for Esteban. He still hasn't agreed to, well, the people he agreed to, they already have fights, so he needs to find a different selection. But Esteban needs a fight at 168. And I don't know that he's going to fight either Jerome or Oscar. They are both way more experienced than Esteban in terms of amateur fights. So that's the issue. We got some callers. If you don't press the numero uno, can't really go to you, though. You know. All right. So what else do we got to bring up? Fees. Remember, if you haven't paid, your fight isn't official. So make sure you make it official because it's about to start lacking promotion. Oh, that's another big fight that I can't wait for. Showkid and Jordan. I like that. Somebody's going to come out of that a big name because both of these guys are very active in the community. Both of these guys are in the Border Wars chat. I mean, Jordan's showed up to Border Wars that he hasn't even fought. He's fought in multiple Border Wars. And Showkid, this is third Border Wars in a row. Not many people do that. So you got to credit that man. Absolutely got to credit that. You know what? Showkid, I didn't even think about that. Not many people do 3 straight, bro. Shout out to you. That's worth more than 3 super chats, man. I wish, actually you won your IBO medallion. You've been getting your free gloves, but unfortunately, you're not eligible for a title. And these titles look so beautiful. I swear, you guys don't understand. This is not me souping it up. No, this is me this is a motivated Nest to become 2-time to make sure I have one of these damn things on my mantle that I actually earned. It is beautiful. And because I have all the other ones here except the IBO, it's easy to compare in terms of quality and just craftsmanship. So I cannot wait to present these, to the winners on September 18th. Live in Watertown, Wisconsin is going down. Unfinished business. Unfinished business. I want to make my Sir Isaac fight with Carlos Mendoza, who's a hometown fighter. No one understands why Carlos isn't fighting again. Border Wars is coming back to the city that made you, the city that you're from and representing. There's some discrepancy in your fight. Some people believe you won, some people believe you lost. Give the public what they want. This will be the first time Border Wars is viewed on YouTube Live as long as we can meet our production cost quota. So once again, if you're a business owner and you want to advertise not only on Border Wars, but on this very big podcast, we just did a million downloads in the last quarter only on Spreaker, which is obviously in association with iHeart. That's iTunes, all those good stuff. Wherever you listen to the podcast, that was just in one quarter. And that's just one platform. That's got nothing to do with YouTube, nothing to do with the website or Instagram or Twitter or Tumblr or all the many platforms that we have. So definitely hook up with us and, spend those marketing dollars properly. We have the audience that you need. We have the 96% male demographic, Just saying. Proof is in the pudding. Only 3 YouTube channels have done what we've done, and the numbers are there. The numbers are there to compare to the bigger channels. We're the small little engine that could still doing the big numbers. You know what I mean? Shout out TB fucking V and the whole community. So Steve in the UK says, don't talk down the show, kid. The man is prepared to sacrifice body parts to take a part. No, I believe you. I'm not talking down. I'm bigging him up. He's probably one of the only that I know other than myself that has fought 3 in a row. You know what I mean? Like 3 in a row, it ain't easy. That ain't easy. You know, not only is it not easy physically, it's not easy to do financially. And you got to credit a person that does things like that. But looks like Keem isn't available, so we won't be going to him. And, we gave you a little quick update. It is what it is. This was a little spontaneous one. Is Austin available? No Austin either. See, these guys don't know how to make themselves popular. Austin's fighting Jason. Jason is who? Austin is who? But this is what we do. See, Smoke 'em Out Jay dropped that footage. We highlighted him. You know, this is what we want to do. We want to make you into a star. Border War star. You know what I'm saying? Border War star. But time to catch y'all on the next one. That's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. We will be doing a live fight chat for Manny Pacquiao today. I'm trying to buy that fight on YouTube. So if anybody knows how to buy it on YouTube, send me the link. I want to buy it on YouTube. All right. Peace.